questions in just a few minutes. So go ahead and jump on our chat, foxnews.com/happeningnow. Family, that's what they call themselves. Steve and Annette Economides? Economides, which has a meaning, by the way. They call themselves America's Cheapest Family. They're out with a new book that's supposed to cut your grocery bill in half.
Yes.
Which is a good thing, guys. Annette and
A very good thing.
First of all, quickly, your name actually means something significant, right?
It's son of the Stewart or cheap in Greek, but that's where it came from, and we want to live out our lifestyle is, and that is to never pay retail, to find deals, and that's what everybody in America can do. There are tons of ways to save money, and we cover that all in our book, but we're going to hit a few points today.
You didn't start out doing this. You didn't start out to write books. You started out because you were making, what, $6.50 an hour, and you needed to
That's a lot of money back in 1982. $838 a month take home. Annette wanted to stay home, and we learned that we could get everything we want without using credit, without going into debt for anything, and just stretch the pennies.
We started the frugal lifestyle at a necessity, but it soon became a really fun game to play.
Okay, wait a minute, though. We just mentioned in one of our teases that you take your family of 6 out to dinner for no more than $18. Come on, $18 for a family of 6, and you got some sons there that look like they can pretty much eat.
Yes, well, that's why you go to those all-you-can-eat places. Those are really handy for that. And then also, you know, that's like the fast food stuff. I cook so much yummy food at home that actually buying the fast food and bringing it home is a great way to sort of eat out at home for less money.
And a treat.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the best suggestions you have for cutting your grocery bill in half.
One of the first ones is to know your prices. So, for example, this week at the grocery stores, corned beef, it's the cheapest time of the entire year to buy corned beef.
Even during St. Patrick's Day?
Absolutely. That's when it's on sale. So this is when you want to stock up on corned beef and load it into your freezer.
In our area, it's 99 cents a pound. So before we left, we picked up like 18 pounds of it, put it in the freezer. It'll store for a year because it's in heavy wrap, vacuum sealed. That stuff will last for a year, so stock up when prices are low. The other thing you can do is invest in tools that'll save you money. Number one, get a freezer. So you can stock up. Freezers aren't expensive. You can buy them used on Craigslist. Buy it, put your food in there, and store it. Milk, cheese, eggs, bread. Not eggs, I'm sorry.
Let me just jump in here with a question from Jason Bernardino, because he was asking how you actually go about the budgets besides the sales. Do you budget per family member per month? Did you break it down that much? Or
No. We just pick a number that we've figured out over time that will feed our family for the month. And then some months we spend less and some months we spend more.
For us, it's $350, and that comes out to about $70 a person. The average family of 4 is spending $800, $200 a person. So with this increase that they're proposing of 3%, that's going to cost the average family about $24 more a month. It's not anything to get panicked over, but it is time to be smarter and to really be careful. Don't even buy bottled water anymore. Get yourself a water filter in your house. It'll cost you $50 to $100, and you can stop spending $800 to $1,000 a year on bottled water.
I know where you shop has a lot to do with it. Carol Carlini asks, how can you save money when living in a very rural area with very few grocery stores to choose from?
That's great. You know, what you can do is she'll shop local for the necessities, but then maybe once a month.
She may need to travel to a bigger city. You know, we're all about promoting local, but every once in a while you may need to go do a stock-up trip for those staples that don't perish.
Quick final question here. Don't you ever just splurge? Don't you ever just go out there and, I mean, you're always this way? You're always this frugal?
We are. It's such a lifestyle. It's such a part of the thread of who we are that we don't think about it, really, and we feel like we do splurge. We feel like we do have everything that we want.
Well, right here in our Midtown headquarters, we have a very expensive steakhouse across the street, and Jenna is going to take you to lunch
Wait a minute. I just read this book. I'm not taking anybody anywhere. That's right.
And our website, americascheapestfamily.com, has tons of tips for saving money, especially with groceries.
And people can ask you questions through that. I saw
yes, they can.
Very cool stuff. Steve and Annette, thank you so much for coming, sharing those tips.
Good advice.
We have the book.
And I'm coming to lunch, too.